Aloha Sicilians, welcome back to another video. This one is a quick vlog from my first ever time at Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump. As of filming this clip and editing, we went there about a week ago when my mom's friend was in town. For anyone who doesn't know, Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump is located in Alberta, Canada. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and also a cultural museum for the Blackfoot Indigenous people. I live in Calgary, a pretty major city in the province, and it's roughly a 2-hour drive each way to get there. So when you go to Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, the workers recommend that the very first thing you do is watch a small interpretive movie. They've filmed a dramatic recreation of what happened all those thousands of years ago, but in the short form, this is how it works. Many thousands of years ago, there were herds and herds and herds of buffalo that roamed the plains, and the indigenous people that also roamed that area used the buffalo for almost everything. The fur was turned into clothing, the skin was used as hides for the teepee, bones became tools, they ate the meat, and etc. They didn't waste a single piece of it. But in order to get a lot of buffalo, which they would need to feed the entire tribe over the winter, they had a lot of tricks up their sleeve and were able to run the buffalo over the edge of a cliff. Some people were disguised as wolves because they had wolf fur on their back. One person was disguised as a baby buffalo in distress. Lots of cool, interesting things that I didn't know till I'd watched that movie. And when the buffaloes go running at full speed, they're not able to stop themselves in time. They fall over the edge of the cliff and they die instantly. Any buffalo that's not killed instantly will be killed by a hunter with a spear. And then the tribe will go prepare these carcasses so they have plenty of meat and supplies for the upcoming winter. So after you watch the movie, you next go to the very top floor of the museum. When you head outside, there's a small 200-300 meter walk, and you can see over the edge of the cliff where the buffalo fell off all those years ago. When you finish that walk, the 7th floor museum is designed to be read in a top-down fashion, so floor 7 to floor 6 to floor 5, etc. And that might sound like a lot of information, but A, it's all very, very interesting, and B, you get through it faster than you might expect to. When you get to the bottom floor, there's an optional 7-minute movie. I'm not sure what that one's about because we didn't stay to watch it. And there's also a second outside walk. This one gives you a different view of the plains and the cliff. It's much longer, I think 1 or even 2K. We didn't do the full thing, just a little portion, but it's a very beautiful walk. So the clips you're about to see, I did not film the entire museum. I just filmed some highlights, the things that I thought were the most interesting, or they had actual items on display instead of just being walls of text. But regardless, I hope you enjoy the coming clips.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even between the good and bad. There's such a thin line. How can you know what's in our heart when often hate motivates and love tears you apart? Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it were.
Now that we've finished the Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump Museum montage, there's one more thing I'd like to show you. Head Smashed In has a gift shop right next to the counter where you check in and pay a fee. I ended up buying a couple of items and I want to share them in this video. The first item is a t-shirt. I've actually been wearing it this entire video, all panned down now so you can see the logo. Here's the design of the shirt. You can see the buffaloes running and then falling over the imaginary cliff. It says Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump World Heritage Site. Might be a little backwards for you, but this is what it looks like. The other item I bought was this really cute buffalo stuffy keychain. I'll do a quick flip. You can also see the other side. This is what it looks like. That concludes my Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump vlog. I'm going to have a link to their website in the description if you want to check it out or go there yourselves, because I do highly recommend. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, drop a big like down below. Subscribe if you're new so don't miss any of my future content. Check me out on social media, also always linked in the description. And aloha till next time!